What is that place?
Where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration of the icon. The start of the great journey.
There is still time to stop the key from turning.
I must get inside.
Then mount up, Arbiter. I know a way to break those doors.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob, I'm from the UNSC Games, and this is part 40 of Halo 2, and this level is called The Great Journey. It's the last level, and this part is called, well, you saw it, Your Ass My Size 24 Huff. You are playing as the Arbiter again, because why not? The Arbiter is cool. The Arbiter is voiced by Keith David. Pretty awesome. And what you have to do is, well, you don't have to, but you can take the Wraith, and that's what I decided to do. And you blow up a bunch of stuff, and then you go through some buildings, well, structures, and destroy stuff, and well, kill a bunch of brutes and jackals and some drones at one point. I think it's this part of the level. Well, that's all we're mentioning in this video, and that's all we're going to see. So, essentially, we have to stop Tartarus. That's the entire point of this level. And as when I ended Halo 1, we'll be seeing the end credits, and I'll be reflecting over my experiences playing this game, in my opinion, if the game still holds up well, whatever. But you'll have to wait for part 3 for that. And I'm going to admit, died a few times on this, if only for really stupid reasons. And it's mainly in part 2, the bit where, well, spoiler, but I guess if you're watching this Let's Play, Johnson drives that. That's what, you're essentially rescuing Johnson here, even though that's not the entire point, but Johnson drives that, the Scarab, and you have to, well, you don't have to protect him, you just have to destroy some Banshees. And unfortunately, when I was trying to do that, the Scarab takes ages to move because it's just walking everywhere. So I thought, oh, I will leave it, and I don't have to pause the game. I can just come back. And by the time I came back, my Banshee had been destroyed, and I had to start the entire section all over again. And Banshees are so flimsy that, like, you crash into anything, they explode. Sometimes. And I died, yeah, I died a few times because of it. It sucks, but it's not that big of a problem. I still enjoyed every bit. And then there's part 3. There's a bit where you have to kill a shitload of brutes. And, well, bad things happen, is all I'm going to say. To me. Although you won't see that, because they just cut out deaths if they do occur. I'm going to say after Halo 2 is the... I haven't played Halo 5 yet. I do own it, but Halo 2 is the hardest so far of all the games. I mean, I could... The problem with Halo 1 is that Halo 1 had the Magnum that was super overpowered. And, well, that was the exact problem. I essentially, if you watch that, I kill nearly everything with the Magnum. Well, not nearly everything. I kill a lot of things with the Magnum though, because it's so powerful and great. And that's the problem with the rest of the games, because the Magnum is not good, and you have to use all the other weapons, and there's nothing like overpowered, which you could say that's great. That means everything's balanced for multiplayer, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. And of course, this is the first game in the series that released that includes brutes. Yeah, they weren't in Halo 1, which I find somewhat strange, but it's strange to play Halo 1 and there be no brutes for some reason. because the Iron Halo Reach, and that comes before Halo 1 chronologically, but it wasn't released before Halo 1, so yeah, maybe Bungie shouldn't have just... Maybe there's a canon reason for the brutes not being on Halo 1. There probably is. I'll check Halopedia after this, or what's it called? I haven't opened the other tab, because the problem is when you play this, they don't tell you the names of the levels. It's called Halo Nation is what I'm using. And by the way, when you see this, I am either in or have just finished a media exam. So, wish me luck, I guess. Wish me good results. There's nothing really to say about media. Like, you can't really revise media. It's possible, but there's nothing like it. The problem with the exam is like most subjects, there's only certain things that appear on the spec, on the specification, and you know, that's what's just revise all that. Problem with media is that I thought you could go through that. Is that it's all based on, it's practical. It's all based on they give you two things that you watch at the beginning of the exam. You have to write about them. So they give you really, really shit things sometimes. I know last year, one of them, what was it? It was about like religious. It was something to do with religious stuff. I'm trying to remember what it was. They give you like a movie trailer, and I can't remember what the movie was, but it was something to do with faith. And then the other one was it was some shitty advert. I don't know how you free these guys. I assume it's a thing you can do, but I don't know how you do it. Like, there could have been an option somewhere and I missed it. I yawned there, which was not intentional. Yeah, when I wished back, I was like, I want to see if you can unlock this. I mean, this doesn't need to exist, but there must be a way, right? So yeah, the entire how you do well on the exam is essentially because the first 3 questions are right, and the second part, section B, is not. But section B isn't worth as much marks, so it essentially depends on how that exam, what video clip it is. And I'm gonna admit I'm restating it because last year it was pretty bad. Because it was just that religious thing. So hopefully this year it'll be much better. There wasn't much you could write about it, and I think that year got record lows for everything in that exam. If I remember reading it was like media exams record low because just the question was so bad. But the thing is, the UK government have actually changed the spec, so it's. Well, I'll save this for the next episode, I guess, if I remember. Thank you very much for watching. Ta-ra.
Listen, you don't like me and I sure as hell don't like you. But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ray. And we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. He's gonna know we're coming.